Our hearts overflow with gratitude today. When Ilana and I met a few short years ago, we never could have imagined being so blessed in so brief a period. As we welcome into our family a fourth child, our precious little Shalvi, we praise Hashem for showing us extraordinary chesed and pray for wisdom in raising our children. It may have already occurred to you that there is some irony in naming our daughter for tranquility. As Shalvi joins a family in which the big siblings are only 3 and 4, her name represents more an aspiration for our future than an accurate description of our current state of domestic affairs. Still, Shalvi's name also recalls the earliest foundations of our life as a couple and family. The word Shalva appears in one of our favorite midrashim, cited by Rashi at the beginning of Parshat Vayeshev, and speaking to our identity as students of Torah. Vayeshev Yaakov be'eretz migurei aviv, says Rashi, Bikesh Yaakov le'shev b'shalva, kafatz alav rogzo shel Yosef. After all his travails, Yaakov at last sought to settle in tranquility, when suddenly there leapt upon him the agitation of Yosef. Our teacher, Aviva Zornberg, who is honoring us with her presence today, eloquently expands upon this Rashi, for it vividly illustrates a turning point in Yaakov Avinu's struggle for stability and his quest for wholeness in the land. And it was at a turning point in our lives when, during one of Aviva's shiurim in the years when Ilana and I were first settling in Israel, questing for our own wholeness, Aviva sought to illustrate this midrash about Shalva, interrupted by way of Blake's famous poem, The Tiger. Aviva asked one lovely student, a woman burning bright in the back rows of the class, to recite the poem, which, of course, she did, flawlessly, twisting the sinews of my heart, the idach pirushavu, the rest is commentary. Ilana, of course, has made sure that each of our kids learns the poem by heart. Shalvi can start studying soon. Ilana, as we all know, is sui generis, one of a kind. In our home, she is the master teacher of Torah, the inveterate lover of literature, the effervescent mother radiating life. Inky, it is a privilege, a delight, and an adventure to spend my life with you. Your vitality burns most bright during pregnancy and childbirth, and I could not be more proud to be your partner in raising our 4 beautiful children. I also want to recognize our parents, both those who are with us in person and those who are with us in spirit. Ilana already mentioned our parents' generosity in providing for our every need during Shalvi's first days. But Ilana did not mention that in her mother's case, this entailed retiring from an executive position in the world of Jewish Federation in order to find the time. 2 days after her retirement from senior management at UJA, Savta Alisa took over management in our home. I don't think there's any debate about what's the harder job. Alisa and Saba Neil, we are so grateful to you both. May Shalvi learn from your selfless commitment to family and community. And we are also very fortunate to have my mother, Rella Feldman, with us. Baba, you have not missed the birth celebration of a single one of your 16 grandchildren, Kanai Nahar, including 6 born in Israel. What an incredible legacy for the only child of Holocaust survivors. Soon enough. In a little bit. Baba, thank you for being here and for all you do on our behalf. Your generosity and warmth, enhanced these past years by Curtis Pulitzer, whose own family is with us here, have no bounds, and we cannot imagine a more beloved and loving, elegant, and energetic matriarch to our family. Finally, smiling down at us from Shemayim today is my father, Dr. Charles Feldman, Saba Alav HaShalom, who always encouraged his children to find more room at the family table. As time passes, I feel the loss of my father's presence all the more acutely, even as I sense his example as a father and leader ever more clearly.
No, it's still on.
With each new milestone in Simcha, we miss Dad still more fiercely, but in recollecting his legacy in the company of Shalva, I appreciate anew how fortunate I am to have had him as my father. Ilan and I also recall the memories of our grandparents, Betty and Joseph Feldman, Sally and Isaac Levenstein, Gila and Mordechai Rubin, and most recently departed Phyllis and Jerry Kershan, Ilana's dignified and adored paternal grandparents who played a major role in her life until their passing 2 summers ago. Lahavdil ben Chaim Lechaim, we are thrilled to celebrate here with 3 of our sisters, Namitz and Ariella, accomplished professionals, exceptional mothers, and devoted sisters. We could not be more honored that you made a special trip to meet your new niece. Esti, you traveled not quite as far, but our proximity to you has fostered a special relationship that we and our kids share with you and yours. You are more than a sister. Together with Elitzur, you are a role model of how to combine the life of a loving family with chesed, communal commitment, and infinite generosity. We are forever indebted to you for all the kindness that you show us and our kids. We hope that our siblings with us here, along with our many siblings back in the United States, serve as examples to our children, Matan, Liav, Tagel, and Shalvi, of how to create lifelong bonds of friendship and love. Our bracha today is that our children come to know the gift of achva by always striving to dwell together in harmony. Leishev b'shalva, no matter the circumstance. May our family merit the supreme tranquility brought by Shevet Achim Gam Yachad, and may Shalva Aderet always adorn our home with peace. Thank you all for joining us. Enjoy the Seudat Hodaya. Shabbat Shalom. Mazal Tov.